exposing the secrets in tax loopholes. Welcome back to another insightful video with Dr. Chris. Today we're diving into why billionaires pay less in taxes than you, even if you make $60,000 a year. It's not magic, it's strategy. The tax code is a game, and the wealthy master the rules to minimize what they owe. In this video, I'll break down 7 legal tax strategies the wealthy use and how you can start applying them no matter your income. We'll simplify complex topics like depreciation, borrowing against assets, and the step up in basis. This isn't just for millionaires. It's for anyone who wants to keep more of what they earn. Let's get into it. Stop thinking like an employee. Start thinking like a business. Employees get taxed before they spend. Business owners spend first, then pay tax on what's left. The wealthy use LLCs and S Corp to turn expenses like phone, internet, travel, even a home office into business deductions. Earn $60,000 as an employee, you're taxed on almost all of it. As a business, deduct expenses and pay tax on less. Even a side hustle can unlock these benefits. Forming an LLC or S Corp gives you protection and tax advantages. Look for ways to earn business income, not just wages. This is the foundation of tax efficiency. The difference between employee and owner is the difference between paying more and keeping more. Start thinking like a business today. That's the first step to playing the tax game like the rich. Let's talk about real estate and the magic of depreciation. The IRS lets you deduct a portion of your investment property's value each year, even as it appreciates. This creates phantom losses. On paper, you're losing money, but in reality, you're making cash. That loss can offset other income, reducing your tax bill. Depreciation is a non-cash expense that shelters real income. It's a cornerstone of building wealth through real estate, cash flow, tax benefits, and appreciation. The wealthy use this to scale up, buy more properties, and repeat the process. Learn depreciation. It's one of the most powerful tax tools available. Here's a strategy that truly separates the wealthy. They don't sell assets. They borrow against them. Selling triggers capital gains. Tax. Borrowing does not. The buy, borrow, die strategy. By appreciating assets, let them grow, then borrow against them for cash. Tax-free. Loans are rent income, so there's no tax bill. Example, own $10 million in stocks, borrow $2 million at a low interest rate, and your portfolio keeps growing. The bank is happy because your assets are collateral. You live off borrowed money while your investments keep compounding. This is how billionaires fund lavish lifestyles with little taxable income. When they die, the heirs inherit the assets, and the capital gains tax is wiped out. More on that soon. The wealthy use this loop to avoid selling, avoid taxes, and keep building wealth. You don't need billions to use this. Home equity lines and portfolio loans are available to many. The key, don't sell if you don't have to. Use your assets as leverage, not just as something to cash out. It's a legal, powerful way to access wealth without triggering taxes. That's how the rich stay rich and get richer. Let's talk about tax loss harvesting, a favorite of savvy investors. If you have investments that lost value, you can sell them to offset gains elsewhere in your portfolio. Example, sell stock A for a $10,000 gain, stock B for an $8,000 loss. Now you're only taxed on $2,000. You can use up to $3,000 of excess losses to offset ordinary income each year and carry forward the rest. The wealthy and their advisors do this every year to smooth out their tax bills. Just remember the wash sale rule. You can't buy back the same investment within 30 days, but you can buy a similar asset to stay invested. This strategy turns market downturns into tax advantages. It's not just for the rich, any investor can use it. Review your portfolio before year end for opportunities. Tax loss harvesting is proactive tax management. Don't let losses go to waste. Make them work for you. That's how the wealthy turn setbacks into savings. High earners, listen up. You can still get money into a Roth IRA using the backdoor strategy. Roth IRAs grow tax-free, but income limits block direct contributions for the wealthy. The workaround: contribute after-tax money to a traditional IRA, then convert it to a Roth IRA. This backdoor is legal and powerful. Just avoid having other pre-tax IRA money, or you'll owe taxes on the conversion. Every year, high earners use this to build a massive tax-free retirement fund. The pro rata rule can complicate things, so consult a pro if you have other IRAs. Over decades, this strategy can mean hundreds of thousands in tax-free growth. Don't let income limits stop you from using the best retirement account available. The wealthy use every tool in the tax code. So should you. The backdoor Roth is a must-know for high earners. Play by the rules, but play to win. Charitable giving isn't just about generosity. It's a major tax strategy for the wealthy. Tools like donor advised funds, DAFs, and private foundations let you donate assets, get a big tax deduction now, and decide later how the money is given. Donate appreciative stock to a DAF, get a deduction for the full value, and avoid capital gains tax. The money can grow tax-free in the DAF until you're ready to give. Private foundations take it further. Fund them with millions, get huge deductions, and keep control over how the money is used. Families can even pay themselves reasonable salaries to run the foundation. This strategy reduces taxes, avoids capital gains, and creates a legacy. The wealthy use charity to optimize taxes and shape their impact. You don't need billions. DAFs are accessible to many. Smart giving is smart tax planning. The step-up in basis is the ultimate tax loophole for generational wealth. When you die, your heirs inherit assets at their current market value, not what you paid. All the capital gains from your lifetime vanish for tax purposes. Example, buy stock at $10, it's worth $1,000 when you die. Your heir's new basis is $1,000. If they sell, there's no tax. This wipes out trillions in potential taxes every generation. The wealthy hold assets for life, then pass them on tax-free. Heirs can sell, pay no capital gains, or borrow against the assets to keep the cycle going. This is the grand finale of the buy, borrow, die strategy. It's controversial, but it's the law. Understanding this rule is key to preserving family wealth. The step up in basis is why fortunes last. There you have it. 7 legal tax strategies the wealthy use to build and protect their fortunes. The tax code is full of incentives for business owners, investors, and givers. You may not use every strategy today, but start thinking like the wealthy, proactive, strategic, and always learning. Which strategy surprised you most? Drop it in the comments. If you got value, hit like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Now go play the money game smarter.